All right, welcome to Crossroads Sports Radio, episode number 413. I'm your host, Brandon Reef. Jonathan Birdsong, JB, how are you? How was your week, man? We had a week off.
Hey man, we had a week off. It's been a day. It's just if we already kind of downloaded, I'm not gonna bore the people. But like no, man, just been a week off, man. I've downloaded, enough sports, man, for sure to, kind of give the people our kind of perspective on whatever it is. And I know you do as well. Um, with that being said, man, I know we had some. I want to plug a couple of great shows that we had in the past. Everybody check. I know this is episode 413. What did you say? 413? I can't believe it.
413.
14, but like everybody needs to check, some definitely some of our past episodes. Because we, whether it was an interview or not, special interview or not, man, there's always something, a little nugget that everybody else ain't necessarily talking about on their cast that we are, man. But I don't know where Brandon Reef wants to start tonight. There's me and him kind of off air. We've talked some things that kind of happened with the PGA. Unfortunately, Brandon Reef did not get media credentials again for the Masters. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know if he wants to even go down that wormhole. But there's some talk with PJ, especially with DeChambeau that we kind of had. I
I
know
applied for Live. They finally were allowed to apply for it this week. So yesterday I applied for Live here in Indy. So
I know you got good credential history with them. But like whether it's NBA, NFL, or even college football, where you want to start it, Brent?
Yeah, I want to do NBA action, and then John, man, I kind of want to talk some NFL and some Colts because it's that time. Training camp starts next week, so
yeah, minicamp is over. Yeah,
my book has arrived. The Warren Sharp Pro Football Guide has arrived at the house, so I'm starting to dive into that. I want to talk Colts tonight. Maybe we dive into some other teams on some other weeks. I do want to definitely talk some Steelers here at some point here soon, but definitely Colts and just Colts fans are a little like ready but nervous, if that makes sense. So we'll leave it for that as a little teaser as we get into it. But John, NBA world, since we last talked, Wembanyama, 5 years, $252 million extension with the Spurs. That rookie max deal, Spurs did what they had to do to lock him up.
Yeah, and supposedly like it's a sweetheart deal. He takes 25% less to try to keep some of the other guys around as the deals come up and expire. The team gets more expensive. Wembanyama is totally locked in. You respect that. I know people say from a player standpoint, it's kind of looked negatively, but like Wembanyama's gonna get his money on the other back end, man. He's gonna technically be after this LeBron James passing the torch. He's the face of the league. And of course, again, so he's gonna get his money, marketability wise, all those things kind of come his way. But like, you got to tip your hat because he's trying to keep his core unit together, even with De'Aaron Fox shooting in bricks.
Exactly. You got Dylan Harper in there, and then they just added in this draft. Did they draft? Who would they draft? Spurs draft this. They didn't get Koa Pete, did they?
No, he's in.
No, they got Quintance. They got Terrace Reed Jr., another big. And they got Malik Brown from Duke, another big. So
again, some solid. Give Wembanyama some rest. You know what I'm saying? Spell him some real skill guys, and when you talk about those guys,
Quintance from Kentucky's big dude. I mean, they went complete big.
Yeah,
6'10".
I've liked him ever since Arizona State, man. I'm glad you brought us down this wormhole, man. We got to see if he got the push. You know what I'm saying? In summer league, you don't necessarily see what a big guy can kind of do. You know what I'm saying? Believe it or not, Brandon Reef, there was a couple of highlights of Big Clough, Oscar Clough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I had to send him to you when I saw him late night.
And even with Fletcher Lawyer, like, you know what I'm saying, smart IQ basketball can get you a couple moments and some time in summer league, man. But the big man, it still remains to be seen. They're gonna be slowly put it out there. You know what I'm saying? Especially somebody like him. But I do like, you know what I'm saying, what they have. When you talk about summer league, but like, I mean, did you want to go that? Did you want to go that?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, man, summer league. Outside of watching the Pacers, you know what I'm saying, and those Yuki Kakamura, I think that's his name, Yuki Kakamura. He's like a bullet, like a silver bullet, bro. You know what I'm saying? Some of those highlights, playing him and Smith playing point guard. I I know a lot of people are still out on the jury's kind of out on Smith. The shooting is not there from an efficiency standpoint. Brandon, he's getting pretty shot attempts, what I'm saying, per game. But all the other attributes that you want from an NBA point guard, the assists are up there. Actually, the plus minus, believe it or not, is up there. So he's holding his own defensively, y'all. So Braden Smith would definitely be on Noblesville Boom.
Yeah.
And depending upon what kind of happens with the rotation,
What do you think of the big
there's
dude from Nebraska? I mean, he earned a contract.
big. You talking about the homie Big Mass?
Yeah.
Man, it's kind of surprising. He's kind of an older player, but like, yeah, smart, kind of high level IQ kind of player. Some Division One. That's why it kind of ended up in Nebraska. Most Division Ones kind of overlooked him, but he can play.
Talon Peters, the Pacers waived him. I'm fine with that because the games I watched, man, he had some bad turnovers that you don't even do in JV basketball in high school.
Yeah, the Pacers found this kid out of the Sacramento Kings farmland system. You're gonna like him when you see more of him. Jalen Swanson, real springy kid, 6'7". I think he originally with the Furman, one of the mid majors that we kind of talk about, we kind of predict about during basketball season. But he's kind of told away in the farm system of the Sacramento Kings, and the Pacers kind of like he had a good showing this summer league, and the Pacers, I think he got a two-way deal.
Yeah,
Like
they gave him a two-way deal.
Yeah, he's got a two-way deal, so he'll get some time. He'll get some spot action out there. And for you people like far from me, Argentina, the homie that paid his transfer from what's his name, Cam Jones, he got some tick. He's out there playing. He's out there making a name for that. He got cut by the Bulls, but he's out there making a name for himself with the Bucks, man. But like, no, man, Pacers got to, for not getting what you really wanted, right, in a top five, like, you know what I'm saying, one of those guys, because like Brandon, the top four of those guys, I ain't lying. Them dudes can play. The top four picks can them. And then I'm not mad at who
is Wilson going to be the one that might be the best of them all?
He looks like I guess somebody had to go fourth, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how
he looks good. I know it's summer league, but he looks good.
I was kind of disappointed, man, that AJ.
Shut him down.
I seen it. You seen it that he could play before we got to summer league.
Right.
So the ticket payer kind of was a little robbed in that situation, man. But like, nah, man, AJ Batanza is that deal. I don't have some of the doubts that I had about the other little homie Darren Peterson. The leg cramp, like he ain't got no leg cramps now. Sorry, Kansas. He didn't Jayhawk for y'all. He did not.
Damn.
He will not be back for alumni night. He will not be back.
Damn.
But he got the goods, man. He got the goods. Darren Peterson, Utah.
How shocked are you that the Oklahoma City Thunder traded Lou Dort, 3-team deal to Hawks? Zachariah Risauch, I said his name wrong, which was their first-round pick for the Wizards, going to the Mavs. Ryan Nembhard's going to the Hawks. Oklahoma City now has 7 second-round picks. They're under the second apron. They shed $200 million this offseason via trades of Dort, Isaiah Joe, and Aaron Wiggins.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate that they got to trade some of their depth now. That the casualty, they might have could absorb some of that just a little bit if they had went back to back, but the casualty of them not going back to back and even getting to it, like they had to trade out Lou Dort, and you look at it like he's not necessarily a world beater when it comes to the stat. He's a value piece for them, but not necessarily a world beater. So they trade out of that. That's just the I don't like what they've done. They penalize winning, Brandon. I don't like it. If I had the meeting with Adam Silver, he's done some piss poor things. We know this. He's also done some things that are good, I think. But like that's kind of one of the questions I would ask him for sure.
Yeah, Dort was kind of that main guy there, and I just I don't know. I mean, that's one of those glue pieces. To me, John, that move there, to me, is reminiscent of Milwaukee doing the Drew Holiday move.
I would say Drew Holiday a little bit better, but yeah, they gave.
No, I'm not comparing the two. I'm just saying the level of the move for the team and what it could be a drastic.
You start really selling off glue pieces, then now your superstar, like
Pacers could have made that move for Dort.
No.
Oh, I
Patience,
don't know.
Patience not trying. Patience is fine. I think the Patience is gonna be good. You got Ryan Nimhart. You know what I'm saying? Biting at the apple. You got the
Andrew.
homie Andrew. I said Ryan. I've watched enough of
Ryan
Ryan in
got
the summer.
traded.
I watched enough of Ryan in the summer league, man. He's a player too, man. But you got enough of Andrew Nimhart and competent enough. They just got to get. They just got Zubac. They just got to get him acclimated. If he can keep up pace with him,
Larry Nance,
you're,
you didn't
you're
shrug your shoulders for that.
Are they doing? Did they bring him in to put some pressure on Jarris Walker? Because he's supposed to be that. He should be like if Larry Nance gets minutes and Jarris Walker don't, like they're gonna trade him up out of there. He's gonna be gone.
I think Larry Nance's minutes are Pascal Siakam minutes. So Pascal will be taking any of those.
It's a little weird, Brandon. I can go down a wormhole with you about the Brooklyn Nets. I know nobody want to hear about them.
Nobody wants to hear about Brooklyn.
They can't buy an outside shot. They couldn't buy an outside shot.
Where?
At all. But go ahead.
I want to ask the question on the Pacers, but I don't know if we can yet. I was going to say, where do we have the Pacers right now in the East? I can't have you answer it because we're waiting on the LeBron. The King still hasn't decided where the hell he wants to go.
I'm a
Even
little
Rich Paul's doing every interview you could possibly think of on God's green earth. Well, this is a business decision. My man hasn't decided. We got Adam Silver can't do the goddamn NBA schedule because we're waiting on LeBron to decide. Well, this is a huge look. You know me. I'm a big King guy.
We are.
But damn it, let's just get the charade over with. It's either going to be, I see reports saying it's the Cavs today. I see reports, it's Pat Riley in the Heat tomorrow. Then I see, it's the 76ers. It's a done deal in Philly. Then I see, the Warriors now have a chance again in the West. But then Sham says it's going to be Can we just get it over with?
Yeah, just
LeBron's not doing it for publicity. Bullshit. He's not doing it for publicity. I'm a LeBron guy, but I'm tired of it. Just pick it.
No, man, the Warriors actually had a pretty good summer league guy. Hold on, look at her.
They won.
The Warriors actually had, some pretty good summer league.
You got the new mic in?
Not yet. The Warriors actually got some pretty good summer league guys. Axel Leonard was the MVP of the summer league, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Great offense and defense was displayed out of him, and they got a couple other guys. So I don't necessarily know if they don't have to wait on LeBron. They want to just kind of jump back into it. They probably do want to shed.
Where's his best fit for you?
It's just I don't know what he's waiting for. Maybe he's waiting for the hotels out there to get a little bit more higher grade.
I mean, is he?
It's Cleveland. It couldn't be anywhere else. It's not.
But here's my thing. I agree. That's the storybook ending in Cleveland.
Your coach is gonna be Kenny Atkinson.
They have a mural up of that 2016 championship team on the wall. I was driving by Cleveland this past weekend. I was in Cleveland. I drive by. I see Kyrie Irving. I see James Jones. I see Tristan Thompson on the wall. I see J.R. Smith on the wall. I see LeBron. And then I look to my left, the big warehouse. And what do I see? I see Donovan Mitchell. I see the big, I can't even think, Mobley.
Mm-hmm.
And I see the beard, James Harden on that wall. I just don't know if LeBron and James Harden union could work. I really don't. It feels clunky.
It feels real clunky. And our coach is going to be Kenny Atkinson.
You still don't trust the coach?
He said
nobody trusted Tyronn Lue. Mind you, when he was there.
Hold on. Remember, this is also the same dude said analytically we should be up 4-1. And dude, you just got eliminated.
The analytics don't win titles.
So maybe LeBron is trying to figure out how he can get the proper team over there, including coach.
Who would be available? Vogel's already with the Warriors.
Hey, man, the way the NBA is running, they called Dallas. Dallas called the Michigan. And he was like, man, you sure you want to go through another Big Ten season? You know what? Fuck. He was like, F it. I'll be down there. Give me Cooper Flag. I did it. So, Izzo, this is your last chance. Izzo, what are we doing?
Izzo's overrated, man. He's won one title in 26 years, and we got to crown him like he's the king of the. We have to crown him like he's the king of the crop.
I'm sorry. You're going to get some trouble. Sparty is going to come. Man,
somebody's had to say it. He's won one title in 27 years. You want to treat him like he's a true blue blood.
Brandon, you already got the go blue after you.
He was the second best coach in the state of Michigan in college. Dusty May was already over him.
It was Epstein's week 2 weeks ago. Brandon Reef did a 30-second clip of what was going on in Michigan because somebody else just got fired or got pulled up in something else, and he did another little clip about in Major League Baseball. It was wonderful. He deserves an ESPY, y'all. I'm telling you. But you're gonna get us in trouble with the state of Michigan. We're gonna get in trouble. Remember, y'all, I said good things about Yaxel Lindenberg.
You did. I'm just saying, Izzo overrated, man. He's done for what? He's done what? I mean, we're getting way off topic. This has turned into Decott and Reggie, their comical hour they have, but they've done way off topic. But what's he done? He ain't done nothing. He won one title in 27 years. Stop it. Stop it. Anyways,
shift the gears.
It's gonna be clunky. I don't know, coach-wise, man. It's gonna have to be at least for 1 year until the firings start happening. I mean, Vogel was already back out there in Golden State, so it ain't going to be him.
No.
Mike Brown's living life in Chicago, or in New York.
In New York.
Do you go get Billy? Maybe Billy Donovan if you fire Atkinson? Does LeBron like him?
Billy Donovan's more qualified coach, but that would be somebody LeBron and other players would have to answer to. Like he's actually going to come up with a strategy and actually try to win some games rather than thing. It's gonna be a pomp and circumstance kind of thing. You just got to get ready for
overrated. 100%.
Cleveland got to just get ready for it. And if that costs you the beard, so be it. Let the beard. He got too many cases in Texas. Let the beard go to Texas. It's okay. Break up with the beard. I heard nothing but good things. Fred VanVleet is back. He's feeling good. He's feeling good about Kevin Durant. Look, Brandon Reeves is like, hell no.
I was just there. They want Durant out in Houston. I was just talking to the people in Cleveland. They want the king to return to the throne. They've got the billboards ready.
He's coming back.
The crown is ready.
I didn't think he was leaving California, but they got too many egos out there in California.
You've said it very much. He ain't leaving Cali. So I've been right on every time he's moved. Listen, I was right. Every step of LeBron's time to move, I've been right on. This is the one where you ready for it?
What you ready? I'm ready.
I really felt it was Cleveland with the scenario, all that stuff. It was. I have something in my gut that's telling me that Pat Riley has pulled something over. I do. For some reason, I have that feeling that Pat Riley has pulled something to get him down there. One last run. I don't know why. I hate to say it, but I feel it, and I don't want to feel it.
It's a better front court and a better coach, LeBron.
But if he wants to win a title, you go to Philly.
Oh, without a doubt.
If you really want to win a title, you go to Philly.
Go ahead and say, I'm taking over.
Nick Nurse, coach, check. Champion coach, check. Young players, talented, with VJ Edgecombe, check. Tyrese Maxey, check. A tall center, Embiid, who doesn't have to probably play all the games, check. That's your spot, man.
Philadelphia Freedom.
Jaylen Brown. Bron, you know you have to take 8 shots a game.
Pissed off Jaylen Brown?
Check.
They said I couldn't play. Are you serious?
If it's about the legacy, it's Cleveland. If it's about a title, it's the 76ers.
I love it.
If it's about business, it's Miami.
I love it. Cut it. I love
Flip
it.
that.
Ray Reeves lost his mind. He said about business. He said business, like they the mafia. It might be.
It's about business. So that's my take on the LeBron. I want to ask you, man, what's going on? What's going on up in Milwaukee? The NBA now is investigating a $64 million deal with Gary Trent Jr. A little tax in the books.
He averaged 8 points a game. What are we doing?
Pacers eliminated him.
He averaged 8 points a game.
You got to give money to somebody there.
When you was talking about bringing him on to the Pacers, I went back looking at the tape, even the Duke tape. He's with the Familia, right?
He is.
He leaves it up too long, man. He leaves it up in there. He be like, I'm like, dude, it didn't go in, and you got to get back on defense. There's too many pictures of him doing, and it didn't go in.
I mean, he did it that one game, and then he ended up losing. He ended up turning the ball over and lose the game.
Again, man, his father's name, his name's rock solid NBA Waters, but like $64 million, it needs to be investigated. The NBA needs to investigate like what they did with Damian Lillard's contract. How they gonna get out of Kuzma's deal? How they gonna get out of Miles Turner? Braden Burns is a bright spot. He can play basketball, Brandon. You know what I'm saying? Competently. Very, you know what I'm saying, bright spot. I don't necessarily say all-star level, you know what I'm saying? I know he was a first rounder, but they got a lot of work to do. There's going to be a lot of losing, too, in Milwaukee, unfortunately. But
well, it's a good thing Miles Turner's there. He wanted to go to a championship team, remember? That's what he said. So, how much World Cup did you watch, John? Be honest.
I'm not going to lie, man. Like, I kind of knew, man, like some folks just say around me, man, that Spain was going to play, whether USA was going to play them or not, and they didn't. The Spain was going to try to put a 9-piece on the USA. If that had happened, they were going to try to put a 9-piece, and that's unheard of, right? So I tapped in, like after the United States lost, like they lost the version of the Sweet 16, right? In that round, I tapped out of it, man. Whether whoever country, like, you know, that's a shame on me. I know you was on it though.
Last week and a half, we've had 19,000 views just on the Facebook. Based on those clips, 19K. By the way, we're looking for more sponsors. So shout out anybody looking for a little sponsorship.
Internationally.
The bills are getting a little higher. So, but yeah, World Cup, loved it. Was locked in. Team USA locked in. World Cup semis, you name it, locked in. Messi, Ronaldo, Spain, locked in. I'll tell you this. I'll see you in 4 years. I ain't get back into it. Women, I'll get into women when they come here in 2 years, World Cup. But you can't. It was a good run by the U.S., but man, the talent, it's got a lot of work to do. Maybe they can do it. I don't know, but I'm going to tap back out of soccer. I'm sorry. People asking me, you tapping in, you staying in? I'm going to tap back out, man. World Cup, I'll get back in, but until then.
Plus, unfortunately, Crossroads Sports being in the heart of Indiana, no shade to Indy 11, shout out to them. I don't know who else is with other soccer team, minor leagues is trying to come here. There's still rumors of that. That ain't gone away. You know what I'm saying? We are surrounded by, here in Indiana, surrounded by a lot of minor league soccer that we don't necessarily get a whole lot of information on anyway. Me and Brandon Reeve, you know what I'm saying, maybe 3 years ago, tapped in, like I said, with Indy 11. And that's just a you know, what they call a different level of professional soccer. But, you know, in order for the you know what I'm saying, for that particular sport to continue to grow, you know what I'm saying, it just got, like you said, the product has to get better, and people they like to get around winners. They you know what I'm saying, and right now, the United States got to show more of that in the off season. Like, what does that look like, you know? So yeah. I don't know. We'll tap into it, man. If that's what Brandon Reeve, if that's what the people want, that's what we're gonna get. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'll you know what I'm saying, I'll read a book tonight about it tonight. You know what I'm saying, backwards and forwards. So
Ryan Fox won the 2026 Open Championship. I know people all over Bryson. Me and you talked about it. Did he impede?
He leveled the playing field.
Did he help his? It went wild, man. Everybody talking about it. Did he help his swing? Possibly. Did he mean to do it on purpose? I don't think so. I don't think he would have cheated because he knows the cameras are on him. Right. That's why I don't think he would have. I know Bryson's polarizing where you hate him or you love him. One of the two. There's no in between. But here's my thing also. It needs to be consistent across the board because there was clips of Rory back in the day doing it. No issues. There was clips of our previous U.S. Open champion, Wyndham Clark, doing it, no issues. There's John Rahm doing it last year at the Ryder Cup, another big profile event, no issues. Let me change. Let me shut the door.
No, go ahead.
Talk.
Brandon Reeves getting a dog. He's getting dogs on the
dog going crazy, and they feel like Bryson. So John Rahm not penalized. So I don't know, man. Did Bryson need to come out and say, "Well, I may just leave. Let me just quit the tournament, and go home," and like, come on. And then there's talk that he was going to try and reach. He wanted to reach out to Trump. Like, come on, man. We don't need all that. We don't need all that. We saw Trump at the World Cup and all that shit he had to do with that. But I don't know. There needs to be a consistent ruling on it. I don't think he meant to cheat on purpose. The cameras are all over him. If it was somebody else, didn't have a lot of cameras on him, maybe. But I don't think he meant to do it on purposely there. And you have to get a lineup of your ball from behind. You do.
Right.
And I don't know. But whole lot of nothing. Shout out Ryan Fox. Balls. Big cojones balls of steel, John, to make that putt on 18 to win it. Cameron Young going 8 under on that final round, go to a playoff possibly. And he's going to get his major soon. He's going to get his. So, but yeah, shout out. We got the FedEx Cup playoffs starting here soon. As Roy said, I don't need to do the next couple. The only one that matters is Tour Championship, the way the new format is. So we won't see him until the Tour Championship. Scotty, a little bit more work to do. The putter just wasn't falling for him there. So, but yeah. Hey, man, while I was gone in Cleveland, you want to talk about IU football getting that 5-star recruit, first one?
What's the homie name? Marshawn Sales?
Marshawn Sales from Lawrence North?
From Lawrence North, man, I don't necessarily have no deep dark dive report on him, man, but anybody uses this 5-star out of this city, out of this state, that's a skill player, they usually end up in somewhere in Texas or Ohio State if they that level good.
Or up north.
Or up north. Yes, up north.
Farther north, not northwest.
Right.
North.
So like it sounds like the temperature has kind of changed, even with how Cincinnati recruits players, man. I know as he pulled his mid-major team together that he brought along with him. That was IU the last 2 seasons. Like, this is a big go get. It ain't necessarily, getting a Manning brother or, child as a quarterback, but this is a pretty good big go get. The kid translate obviously the Division I kind of talent, whether he survives, I don't think Cincinnatus gonna put the kid in the torture chamber, but he has a place where the humility, you're gonna get yours, you're gonna put you on, because the kid was like 3 for the next at least 3 years. He says this at his press conference. I'm like, these balls on this kid. He know you're going to the NFL.
Right.
Excuse me. You know what I'm saying? But again,
at least the next 3 years. Yeah.
High level talent. They're expecting a lot out of him once he finally touches down. But like, man, that's a pretty good go get for Hoosier Nation.
I kind of talked about Michigan and their scandals and just the tree of everybody from that hardball era. And then now, hey, Lord Manuel out at the end of the calendar school year, John. Have you ever seen a university with more issues in a given 2 to 3 year period, 4-year period than Michigan? Hey, Dusty May, good thing getting the hell out, man. Boy, he knew. Skeletons were in closets.
Some organizations, man, well known ones, man, you got to cover your own rear. And you live and you learn, man. You got to cover your own rear, man. Hopefully, with all these changes with Michigan, and with these things kind of coming out, it kind of just leads back to Jim Harbaugh, and his stance of never lie, never cheat, never steal, and like your empire of whatever it's not as Brandon. It's not as bad as Florida. It's not as bad as Florida.
Close.
And what Urban Meyer, it ain't as bad as Florida. It ain't as bad as Florida, but it's pretty bad. Comparatively, man. So,
SEC Media Day going on this week. There's been a lot of people.
Give a damn.
Lot of people drinking some joy juice, some of that liquid courage. Kentucky's coach, we're going to win because of me. You just threw every single one of your players under the bus already, and you ain't even started game one or practice one yet.
I couldn't get a beat on any of these. So, like, remember the SEC league, whether if I'm talking about football standpoint, basketball
break away.
From a basketball standpoint, most of these schools I'm getting ready to name are pretty rock solid. Kentucky, Tennessee, basketball, rock solid. You want to talk whatever trash you want to talk, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's Coach Barnes coaching, you know what I'm saying, Tennessee. They're good. But the football team, Brandon, in the SEC this year, I think we got another Big Ten champion coming. Unless Georgia, he's because he's the most consistent. Remember, I don't expect a whole lot out of Lane Train this year. Especially, I'm saying this year, Brandon.
They have to, man. John, it's college football playoff or bust this year. First year has to be college football playoff.
Brandon, I don't know. I don't think so.
It has to be.
I'm saying that that
team is so talented. You've got the quarterback coming from Arizona State.
Okay.
You got a top wide receiver and tight end. The number one tight end in the draft coming up, to be honest.
I'm writing this down.
Do it.
You said LSU needs to be in the play. You didn't say when. I'm just making sure.
They have to be in the college football playoffs this year.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
It's not.
But I don't
Actually, it should be pretty easy to do, you would think.
I don't think it's going to happen.
Purdue Boilermakers just could get one win, by the way. That's it.
Man, we did remember, spoiler alert, y'all. That's why I said people need to check out.
You don't have no respect for Arch anymore?
We talked about Purdue a couple weeks ago, man. You said they wasn't going to win 6 games.
They ain't going to win 2 games.
Purdue football. Damn.
You talked about the SEC and you said it's going to be Big Ten this year. You don't have no respect for Arch? You don't think Arch and them can get it done?
Just because they got somewhat of I don't have the schedule in front of me.
I got it here.
They got somewhat of an onslaught that it might get a little tricky.
You want to go through it?
Yeah, let's go for it. They got one. They got to go. It might get a little tricky.
Hey, man, the schedules don't matter anymore. You just get yourself to the playoff and go from there. Schedule. Texas State at home.
What's that? It's an ass whipping.
Ohio State at home.
They playing them there in Texas?
Because they were at Ohio State last year.
Might be a little showcase. I think everybody gonna show up there, friend.
UTSA.
4 touchdowns. 4 in the air.
At Tennessee.
You know what? I tapped into some homies. They can't get a good beat on Tennessee either, man. He might put a record up against us. They're gonna mercy kill his uncle's school, but yeah. That'd be Tennessee.
Facing Oklahoma at Dallas.
That's gonna be a tough one. This is great turn.
By the way, that coach, and I'm gonna do my thing, my 10 storylines for each conference going to Venables, this is the year, or you out.
Okay, I'm writing this down.
Write it down.
Where do you have LSU as far as power rank? I'm just curious. Do you have Oklahoma over LSU? This is July, y'all. This is July, y'all.
Right now, just going off of what I've read so far and what I like, I got LSU over Oklahoma.
I don't think
quarterback-wise, I'll give Oklahoma. Mateer.
I'm with you what you're saying. Venerable, this is your year. I think Oklahoma's going to be a stronger team than LSU ever thought about being this year. But go down, give me another next team.
They play in Florida at home. Florida's got a new coach, John Summerall. It's going to take some time.
It's going to take some time. That's Texas' win.
Then they play Ole Miss at home.
No Lane Train there, but they got a good quarterback. That might be a good duel.
Future Steeler.
That might be a good duel.
Mississippi State at home.
The only person that believes Mississippi State on this here line,
Brandon Walker,
is right. That's it. No.
Then they play at Missouri. Eli Drinkowitz.
I'm a little concerned. That's something they should be.
That trap game?
They should be a little concerned about that. Missouri didn't
Maybe
get
it
no
is a
credit
trap
last
game
year.
because the
But
next week they're also on the road at LSU.
if you say LSU is who they are, defensively they might shut some of that this air show down.
Then they're home against Arkansas and at Texas A&M.
I thought maybe I got my wires crossed in. I thought they had to play the homies. They ain't got to play Georgia or Alabama.
They avoided it.
Shenanigans, brother. I thought they had to play two. Maybe I got my wires crossed. I thought they had to play both of them. If they ain't got to play Alabama or Georgia,
John, I got Oklahoma. Looking at it, I got Oklahoma ranked 7th in the conference. That ain't gonna cut it. 16 teams in the playoffs. 7. You want my top 5 right now?
They're
SEC?
gonna cry. They're gonna cry. SEC gonna cry afterwards.
Here's your top 5: Texas,
Sure.
Georgia,
Sure.
LSU, Bama, Ole Miss. There's your 5. Texas A&M would be 6.
They can't buy their way into a championship this year, and the dude y'all want is still trying to gamble his way into the NFL.
They gave a contract extension to Kalen DeBoer. I don't even think the ink's dry, and that might be gone after next year.
Wasn't the homie talking a little slick at ACC press day? That just got fired.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, got fired from Penn State. Now
Mac Franklin? Yeah, of course he's got to talk slick.
If he wins the ACC, then he can talk slick.
That roster ain't top ACC worthy yet.
They
got all of Penn State's recruits to move over.
It's time. You talk about who got to win the ACC and get to the playoff. It's the homie like Clemson. Dabo has to get to the playoff.
So write that down. Dabo, another one. Gotta do it.
Or you're gonna step out.
So we got Venables and Dabo right now. There's only 16 or 12 spots, and Notre Dame's got one of them guaranteed. So
where they run, yeah, they are.
I mean, it's we're down to. I'm ready for football. I am so ready for college football.
The Beard ain't got to make the playoffs, does he?
Oh yeah,
in Columbus,
has to. John was not finished last year.
With the money they spend,
you weren't even the best Big Ten team last year.
IU was the best Big Team over Ohio State.
And then some could say Oregon. Some could. Not
to
me.
Make the playoffs? They're not winning.
John, they a good team this year, man. They got Dante Moore back. I know they got thumped by the Hoosiers. Absolute shit kicking. But
you're not making no friends in the Northwest.
You gotta. Hey, listen, that team, they're frauds up there. The Northwest.
When it comes to like winning crunch time games, it seems like they come a little.
But Dante Moore, and then you got your boy Patty Mahomes Jr. up there now. He's gonna sit out the season and watch and learn. Man, Dan Lanning, people gotta give him a little bit of something there. They're gonna do something out there.
We got no surprise Cinderellas, no Illinois, no Minnesota, no Nebraska.
People are already starting. I know we're going deep into college football tonight. We weren't supposed to yet. Trinidad Chambliss and Kawan Lacey. I'm starting to see Heisman posters already down south for these two. Do you trust the coach?
No. In Ole Miss?
They got where they're at last year. And they were only, John, a field goal away from beating
just keep the kid healthy and upright so that he can properly go to the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Just keep him good. You know what I'm saying? Don't get ugly. Because like he's not in a bad situation. You know what I mean? Especially, you know what I mean, they're gonna try to look from a media standpoint, make themselves look even better because of the way the breakup happened between them and Lane. But like, nah, man, he got to just not get hurt. But no, I don't trust the coach. Ole Miss is out of any type of playoff consideration, one would think.
We ain't talked anything Big 12 yet. But I have a surprise team in Big 12 that only won one game last year that I think will be at least in the top 5 of the Big 12 this year. Give me Oklahoma State. New coach coming in from North Texas. They brought the offensive QB coach from there, and they brought the quarterback from North Texas.
The North Texas coach is not a bad coach.
Messmaker.
Yeah, if you was gonna pull somebody, I really wanted for Crossroads Sports a couple years ago. You know what I'm saying? As you know what I'm saying, I was an Ascension, man. But like, man, you telling me he's gonna be the coach. They really do need a culture change in Oklahoma. There's too much money that kind of flows through that university for them not to be a player.
Yep.
They're not even playing Big 12 play.
He led the nation in passing last year, John, quarterback. So I expect big things from this team. Top 5 Big 12. They only won one total game last year. Gundy got fired. So
you're just going to disrespect Sonny Dykes and TCU, especially with all this Michigan
talk.
Man,
you know who's last in the conference right now? Everything I'm reading says they are going to finish last in the conference.
Arizona, Colorado.
Where are my sunglasses at for prime? Dead last.
Damn, prime.
I don't think he makes it through the season.
Time to get out. Who has the worst season, him or Belichick? Him or Belichick?
Write that down. That might be a thing we got to talk about.
Worst season, Belichick or Prime?
Can I look at both their schedules real quick?
He probably won't win no ACC games except for against.
So Colorado's got Georgia Tech, Weber State, Northwestern, Baylor, Texas, Utah, Oklahoma State. They may win 2 at Colorado this year. They may win 2. And then who was the other one we were talking about?
Belichick,
yeah. Hold on a second. Let me find my ACC stuff here.
Like, dudes was running up the score on them. Coaches was. I beat Belichick.
Well, they're playing TCU first week in Ireland, Dublin.
Not good. That's not good, Bill.
Is there a way they both can tie? Bill may win 2 games. Listen to how this season starts. Dublin, Ireland against TCU. Then a get-right game for Jordan at East Tennessee State, home game. And then here you go. At Clemson.
Loss.
Home against Notre Dame.
Loss.
At Pitt, at Duke.
2 losses.
Home against Syracuse, home against Miami.
2 losses.
At UConn, home against Louisville.
It might beat UConn.
At Virginia and home against NC State. That might be a 1-win North Carolina team.
If he can't beat UConn, they won't get 2 wins.
I do like Demon June though, that running back. I do like him.
Maybe Bill surprises us, man. But I haven't heard nothing, man, about anything that's like world beating that he kind of recruited there or retained there. So
are you gonna? I'll give you if you want to talk a little. Sankey's still talking. Hey, we threatening the poll. We'll move out.
That's what I thought you was talking. That's what we thought we were leading into.
I kind of was, but
to play one another, it doesn't make sense. You mad at dude? You don't have you didn't pull Congress, the Senate. You didn't try to back. You told Nick Saban come back there and cry. He cried like, you know what I'm saying, this was a Friday night, family show. And they can't get it under control because there's other billionaires and networks that don't know about, man, what are you telling us what we can do with our money? You know what I'm saying? So I wish they would just have a come to Jesus moment and understand that it's a free open market. The kids are getting paid. Do a deal to lock a kid in if you have to for 2 years, and then you can reevaluate on who you want to bring back in, or if you want to bring them back out, or if they want to turn pro. That's whether it was the NBA or NFL, whatever. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And put the cap, like you said last week, 2 weeks ago, put a cap back on it so we're not doing a whole bunch of transferring, and we're only doing 5 years of college. That would answer some of these other problems of NIL, like transferring and pay for play, but they just want to they're just mad because they can't control the board anymore.
Right. Okay. Um,
Sorry, Greg.
Major League Baseball, man. I got to talk Major League Baseball. The people love it because,
I know, man.
you saw the views I got, right? So just taking a look around the league, the Rays are up a game on the Yankees. Red Sox, bro, 14-game winning streak for the Red Sox. They got rained out tonight, so playing a doubleheader tomorrow. But Red Sox are making the move. They're still 5 games out.
I thought there was
second
talk
place.
about them making a move before the trade deadline kind of happened. But everybody doesn't want. I know everybody's talking about this gloom and doom lockout that's going to happen, but there's still some teams out here trying to not let the Dodgers go. Three-peat. They're trying. I don't necessarily know if that kind of happens, but it's been real interesting. Some of these races been real interesting for sure.
Yeah, Red Sox won 14 straight, and they're still 5 games out of second place in the AL East. Tampa Bay, one of the lowest salaries, John, and they still find a way to lead the AL East right now. So shout out to them. White Sox and Guardians right there, both have 53 wins in the Central. We were supposed to see the Guardians play, and the smoke smoked us out on Friday night.
Mm-hmm.
In the West, Seattle, it's about a 500 baseball there. Seattle and the Texas, both 51 and 50, as they kind of go in here in the second half there. So that's going to be an open race. Astros still have a shot there. In the NL East, Braves and Phillies are going to be your top 2, 58 wins, 56 wins. I think it'll come down to those 2 teams for that NL East. Central, Brewers just continuing to lead the way, 4-game winning streak there. Cubbies sitting there as 56 wins, and then the Cardinals.
Competitive, yeah.
Reds, it's over. We lost it. 45 wins. We're
over.
17 games out of the Central. It's a wrap. Probably the last time we see Ellie De La Cruz.
Probably.
And probably the last time we don't see an MLB season next year. I said last year we weren't going to see a season after this year because of the lockout. So enjoy this last half of baseball that we do have. And then the West, Dodgers, man, up 11.5 at All-Star break on Arizona. So, but then you got the Padres, Giants, and Rockies there. So yeah, a lot of baseball, exciting. It's the only sport we got going on right now for a couple months until football starts up. I have to ask you, John. By the way, Brickyard 400 this weekend here in Indianapolis. So we'll see the NASCAR boys back at it here. Before we go NFL, I got to ask you your thoughts on Avengers Doomsday trailer.
Oh my God. Oh my God. You should end it with this one, man. Brandon, I watched this shit. Sorry. I watched it 1,000 times.
I watched it twice. And I watched the Easter egg version too.
Oh, I watched it 1,000 times. 1,000 times. Me and my nephew talked about it for like 45 minutes. It blew my dome. For real.
I don't know it that well, but where's our main people? Where's I probably need to go back and watch because I've watched. It's been a while. Where's Fred? Where's Robert Downey? Where's
remember he snapped and he died. He snapped and saved the universe.
Chris Evans. Was he at the end there? Was he the one that grabbed the sword with the beard?
Is it? It might be Captain America. It might be somebody else.
Where's and we know the one dude died. The real Black Panther died, so he won't be in it. Where's Chris Pratt? Where's the raccoon?
They are not going to be in this.
Scarlett Johansson.
She was in. She died, but she'll be back in the next movie.
I saw Ant-Man's in it. Hey, let me ask: why are they doing such a put? And I don't know it that well. I don't know the comics like you do, the Marvel, all that stuff that well. I watch them. Yeah. I love the movies, but I don't know a lot of the shit. Why is there such a Fantastic Four push with this movie?
Because that's technically Dr. Doom, who's this villain. That's his foil. That's like technically who he's automatically figures out what the hell he's doing, and they stop him. Dr. Doom is the most overpowered supervillain. They got some more, but
so not LeBron James. Dr. Doom.
Dr. Doom, no. Dr. Doom is the most overpowered. You seen it, man? He was telling Thor, man, whatever you're doing, like it's not phasing me. So, it's gonna be some more surprises to come. I can't wait till the regular viewer sees it. Like I read these stories when I was a kid, when I was a teenager. And like you know what I'm saying, I ain't the only one. You know what I'm saying? Now they're kind of playing out. It's real. It's the cool factor is you know what I mean? It made me pull out my old comics and kind of go through even with the X-Men '97 cartoon. The Brandon Reeve, it comes on at 3 o'clock. I'll be on it at three after we get out tonight. I'll be on at 3:01. Like this. Oh my, you know, get your mind blown. But so, you know, comic book culture and this movies thing is it's popping, man. Ride's kind of slow. I'm kind of good with it. It also gives me time to catch up with some of the WNBA highlights that we kind of missed. And we're going to get better. This show is on this WNBA presentation. I know we've talked in the past, and we will talk in the future more women college basketball for sure, because it kind of just parallels with the men's. But our WNBA coverage kind of been shrugged, and we got some guests coming on here pretty soon. I won't name the name. We'll just kind of keep it as we got some guests coming on real soon. It's kind of help, you know what I'm saying, with that. So I can't wait, man. So, but no, man, let's get into some of this. I don't have a whole lot on NFL. You know what
I
I
got
mean?
some Colts news, man. I need some Colts info.
I always well, I got this coach like I have media questions for the coach. Like, what do we, you know what I'm saying? You got a quarterback whose natural ability is to play pass and run, and now you're asking him to run more or be more, and then
Oh,
he's coming off an injury. So I got questions around that. But like you know, just spitball with the coach real quick. Let's go.
yeah. So for the Colts, hold on. I'm trying to bring up my sheets I have for the Colts. Damn thing logged out when I got it. Give me a second here.
It's all good.
I'm almost there. All right, here we go. Um, so Colts fans, everybody I've talked to, man, they're anxious because they had no football, but it's a cautious one because they don't know what to expect with this team. I will tell you, I do not feel like they got better in this offseason. They've got what? 4 new starters on defense.
Yeah.
No Zaire Franklin anymore. See ya. You got CJ Allen, the linebacker from Georgia, rookie coming in. And you've got, you still got Kenny Moore, Sauce Gardner, Travarius Ward, Cam Bynum. Can they stay healthy at that secondary? Probably one of the best secondaries on paper.
It's most certainly paid like it's one of the best secondaries, right?
It is the number one ranked, paid $56 million this year in the cornerback position.
I wasn't lying. Don't call Jonathan Person a liar ever. I wasn't lying. Hey man,
looking at it right now, $56 million.
Brandon Reed, when's it gonna pop with Latu? When's it gonna
Has
pop?
to be this year.
When's it gonna pop?
They don't have an edge rusher.
Like I get what say the potential, and then every now and then, every 4 or 5 games, okay, got 2 sacks. Oh my goodness. But like when it's not like you don't have consistent pressure, and like that's detrimental to trying to win football games. So Brandon Reed, my mind goes like, what are we doing with Jonathan Taylor? Are we wasting that man's time? Or are y'all going to extend him? I know Alvin Kamara got a sweetheart deal this past weekend. I can't believe it. I thought it was time to cut ties with Alvin Kamara.
Yeah, he's still there.
I said, man, there's still hope for JT might get a full one. If Alvin Kamara can still pull money from you know what I'm saying, he's on his last leg.
Yeah.
But like I don't know, man.
My concern is not as much the running back as just the wide receiver. You got Alec Pierce.
Right. Well, overpaid for the wide receiver. Yeah, we said this.
Nikita is your number 2 outside of the tight end there with Warren.
I think they're expecting some of the other guys that they brought along here to level up this year. With the overpay of Pierce, they're expecting everybody else to level up.
Did the owner say run it back? Did I hear
this quarterback? Man, all this does not necessarily translate to me. It doesn't translate. Stop it. It doesn't.
You
said
that, not me.
I did. It doesn't translate to me as unless he stays 100% healthy. Then the Colts are a different machine. Like that's the offensive machine. And this, ladies and gentlemen, the Seattle Seahawks won the Super Bowl. If you tell me that Jones can stay healthy, and we know JT can stay healthy, and the offensive line can take care of it, then the Colts can finish with 11, 12 game wins. I also think everybody's going to stay healthy.
Right now, the Colts are favored in 6 games. They're underdogs in 11 of their games as of right now. If I look at this schedule, John, they've got Baltimore, Kansas City, Houston, Washington, and Pittsburgh as their first 5 games. I'm looking 1-5 or 1-4, maybe best. Can we knock off Baltimore week 1 at home? Absolutely. That's the time to get Baltimore if you're going to get Lamar Jackson.
Right.
And then
especially with them new paint, get it confusing out there for them. They got a new offense, I'm sure. I'm not saying Lamar can't figure it out, but they got to get used to one another. So
the Chiefs have improved that defense as well, by the way. So that defense for Baltimore, that defense for you want Trey Hendrickson's going to be trying to tee off on a Daniel Jones week 1. You better hope that offensive line holds. Kansas City teeing off on him in week 2.
Plus, as with Patrick Mahomes being, I don't think people forget about him being cerebral.
Yep.
He does a lot of PR and does a lot of commercials. I think people forget, I think he knows this is his last time with the Kelsey brother. We're not, you know what I'm saying? So, I think this is going to be a special season for them.
Yeah, I do. And then you got Washington, Jaden Daniels, and that team. I think they're going to be back up there as long as they continue to stay healthy.
Yep.
New offensive coordinator with it, I believe, for Dan Quinn's team. They got to keep that quarterback healthy. I think he's not going to be doing as much running as you saw last year with his injuries, keeping him underneath. Let the running back, McCroskey, Merritt, and them let them run that football. And then you got Pittsburgh. Defense, obviously, a ton of money spent on the defense for Pittsburgh last year. Aaron Rodgers is back for the Swan Song this year. You've got DK Metcalf on one side, and you got Michael Pittman Jr. on the other side there. So they've improved on that. The running game, they got rid of Kenneth Gainwell, who was the MVP last year for the Steelers. But you still got Jalen Warren, and then the second back is a Rico Dowell coming over from Carolina. So we'll see, man. And defense needs to step up for the Steelers this year. DJ Watt, you got to have a year. I got to see it. Got to see it. But Colts. Daniel Jones, if it's not working, here's my problem. Can I tell you this? I texted it to you when I was in Cleveland.
What's your problem?
You're paying this quarterback how much? 40-something million, right?
Big time money.
You've got a problem if you can't even commit to putting a quarterback on the side of the building. Tell me I'm wrong.
You can't even get no Roy Hibbert love? Is what you're telling me?
They can't put the man on the side of the building?
$44 million man.
Don't worry, you got the offensive lineman, though, on there.
Okay. He's going to the Hall of Fame.
You got Alec Pierce on there, I'm okay with. But you can't commit to put the quarterback on the side of the building, the one you're paying 40-something million.
It's concerning. Very
concerning.
Very concerning.
Either commit or don't, because they have, and now you got the hot mess at the backup QB as well with Richardson.
He's a reclamation project. Yep.
Shit, put him on the side of the building. You really want to screw things up? Put them both.
Don't do that. Hey, man, other teams got quarterback issues, man. Atlanta got quarterback, you know what I'm saying? Penix Jr., there's a lot of pressure on him coming out of minicamp. Tua Falunga got the stronger arm.
I think this is going to be good. They teed off on the Colts. 8 sacks. 8 sacks for the Falcons against the Colts.
The Rams feel good about Ty Simpson.
Rams.
Backed up Stafford.
Rams may go Super Bowl. They got the roster. If Aaron Donald comes back.
Yeah, that'll be nuts.
Myles Garrett and Aaron Donald, my God. That's the true monsters of the West.
I'm anxious for, you know what I'm saying, camp to start because there's not much tape out there of Mendoza. Not much. Not at all. So I just want to see how much of a statue he might or might not be. And like once that first pop happens, like you ain't playing in the college football playoff now.
Gotta get rid of it quick.
You gotta get rid of it quick. So kind of anxious about seeing, you know what I'm saying, what Mr. Mendoza got.
Is it put up or shut up time for Justin Herbert?
Hey man, the homie Hoffman still thinks he's got some room. You know what I'm saying? So, a little road. Yeah, Brandon, it's not put up. They'll fire the coach, offensive coordinator, give him some new splash. So, like, nah, he's forever a Charger. He's stuck there.
Hey, Scatabo, man, you coming off that injury, you can't be try to do backflips at Fanatics and not land it.
Yeah, I don't necessarily think Jim Harbaugh, like,
what's Brady doing?
People think Jim Harbaugh, the install, like it's gonna be he's walking into, and I think he's got to get his team mature.
Yes.
Before they can start thinking about being a streaky or a playoff contender.
Yeah, Jackson Dart, Scatabo had to mature. Neighbors had to mature.
Mm-hmm.
They got the pieces. We'll see if the coach can do it. Philly obviously doesn't have A.J. Brown anymore. Go ahead going to the Patriots. What are we thinking for Philly?
I haven't. Shame on me. I probably got more, because it's the evil empire. I got more intel on the Patriots. They've bolstered their tight end and receiving core. I think they're looking at this season. They're going to go through this season and make sure that everybody knows that they are not a fraud. That their Super Bowl appearance wasn't a fraud. That might be bad news for our folks, our good buddies, and the fans that follow the Buffalo Bills, because, like, you know what I'm saying, you can't let the New England Patriots, you know what I'm saying, get somewhere that your MVP is still slipping on a banana peel trying to get to. So
let me ask you this: who has to make? How am I want to phrase this? Not who has to go further. Who has the most to prove this year? Or it's, hey, if you don't prove it this year, like, we got to start thinking a little bit. Josh Allen, Dak Prescott, Jordan Love.
They're going to wait on Jordan Love. The Cowboys should make the playoffs, Brandon. Like, he can't make boneheaded plays. They'll keep him clean, keep him upright. You know what I'm saying? But the Cowboys should make the playoffs, and like, you got to learn how to. I know he's a coach that nobody kind of believes in. You got to learn how to win some close games. I still like I know you don't.
Dallas had the second easiest schedule last year, and they trailed in 16 of their 17 games.
Yeah, all the analytics always end up bad news.
How wild is that?
I like the 49ers to be the tough-minded team again. I like what they kind of got. You know what I'm saying? Even with my old ass Mike Evans, joining the receiving core. They drafted a young guy, and he's a burner, man. Their receiving core is going to be pretty good. So as far as the NFC, they ain't going away either. So
okay. I'm trying to think anybody else I want to talk about. Hey, we got to talk about your boys real quick to the north.
Who's that?
Bears. What are we thinking?
Why? They coming? They're not coming. Are they coming? They're not coming.
Caleb Williams, Madden cover. The Jinx?
You know what? They better talk. The coach, the last I've seen this, like, they get a lot of celebratory things. I haven't heard a lot of work. Last time I seen the coach, he was, remember? He was, you know what I'm saying? And, like, man, you gotta repeat that. Whatever you did to get that moment, like, people expecting the Bears, whether they were going to be here in Chicago or Indiana, people expecting the Bears to definitely win the North. And might be it's definitely going to be still it's a black and blue, you know what I'm saying, little division. Outside of Minnesota, there's really no lead dog in there. You know what I'm saying? Minnesota's got quarterback problems. They don't believe in J.J. McCarthy, even though he's got a 6-4 record or something crazy like that. But it sounds like they're going to jettison him, and sometime maybe somebody picks up and makes him a reclamation. You know what I'm saying? He's get Baker Mayfield somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? But it won't be with Minnesota. But the other top, Detroit should be right there. But I mean, I know they got a little older. They still made some boneheaded plays last year, but you know they should be right there. And like I said, the Bears should be thinking favored to win the North, but it won't be easy. It will not.
I did my journalistic duties of investigation while I was in Cleveland, and I can't confirm that the Browns stadium is a toilet bowl. So confirmed.
Shador.
Confirmed. The mistake by the lake. I was looking for that T-shirt while I was up there. So, anything else, John? Before we go, hey, we're talking football, man. I'm getting ready. I'm
man. We getting ready. We tackled all. You know what I'm saying, that we need to tackle, man. If you need to go back, anybody that missed, if you just kind of pick it right now, for sure, go back and rewind, man.
LeBron, where I said it's championship, legacy, or business decision.
And this man said Izzo was overrated, man. So y'all need to rewind for that. And on that note, I'm Jonathan Burson. That's Brandon Reed. This has been Crossroads Sports. Thanks for watching.
You're on LeBron Watch. Let's go.
Thanks for listening to the Crossroads Sports Radio Show. You can find more episodes on iTunes and the Google Play Store. Be sure to like and subscribe for more Crossroads sports content.